Hello everyone, this is Ryan with CRS Labs, and I welcome you back for another edition, another episode, another session of our EU4 Orthodox Triumvirate stream. We left you last time with the beginning of Coruscant deciding to be a disloyal jerk and declaring their independence. Yes, this is a non-biased news source. Coruscant is a jerk. And as always, I am joined by my two CRS Labbers in crime, perhaps two of your top three favorite CRS Labbers in your mind. And we have Cody and Stu. Would you two like to say hello?
Hey everybody.
How's it going?
Excellent. So fellas, I guess we gotta start working on executing this war, don't we?
Yes.
It's
Cody's a little reluctant about this. He doesn't think we got this.
Cody, alliances are forged in the good and the bad times.
I'm basically involved with fighting Spain and Persia and parts of India and China. So this is fine.
This is fine. This is fine. We've got this.
It is absolutely fine. We're gonna crush it. Or I'll go bankrupt and we'll die. But one of those two things will happen.
You'll go bankrupt and I'll throw you under the bus.
Yeah, all of a sudden Commonwealth is declared. You just like no CB truce break me? Yeah.
Fuck what the rest of the world thinks. This is about survival.
Alright, and on that note, can we go ahead and start the time clock?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you just worry about your wars right now, Cody. I think Ryan and I got this. As long as you've got your wars on the up and up right now. Looks like it. Looks like Brandenburg's causing some havoc in Hungary for me, so that'll make it a little easier later. Except there's a 100k death stack on its way.
Now remember though, you two, all we really have to force is a white piece. We don't, so hopefully we can just sort of wear them down here.
Yeah.
I'm hoping if we can siege out a bunch of Coruscant, especially if we can get their capital reasonably quickly, we can just force the individual war exhaustion to go up enough that they'll just decide it's not worth it.
That'd be nice.
Alright, let's train. I'm gonna train another stack here. Ooh, look at Sabir making claims. It's pretty brave.
They're making claims on you?
Yeah, it's just the AI does that. They're not going to declare war on me.
A few moments later.
It's just Sabir. They just invade me with their 1k. It just takes Moscow.
I would laugh, but I feel like I've seen this
Moments
one before.
in Russian history.
Yeah, you all of a sudden had a lot of 1k stacks show up.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I built that's a 30 stack that's being constructed right now. They're all gonna converge on Astrakhan, and then I'll have like 100 and like 20,000 troops or so down here. Once that and this 30k stack marches down from the Baltics, or not the Baltics, the Nordic regions. So should be a fun one.
Yeah, I look forward to finishing Sweden off here in the future.
So it looks like Ming has decided to just invade Siberia. That's what they're gonna do. Which is fine. They can hang out there. I really don't care.
How's Ming looking on the 23, 23, 24? They and I are on par tech-wise.
Excuse me. Byzantium reoccupied Jaffa. Nothing? No? No Cree? Oh,
Aw.
left me hanging, Ryan.
Well, I think you're supposed to say Jaffa Cree, and then we respond with Cree.
Wow.
They gotta have the pause in there too, you know? It's like a command word.
Yoo-hoo?
Yeah, yeah, like yoo-hoo.
I was like, what's my army dying to? And I realized it was a group of rebels that might actually win.
This is fine.
This is fine.
And I may have to be wary of Ming moving towards the parts of Russia that matter. So I'm gonna have to have a couple stacks up here, I think. That just sort of wait. While the rest of it, so Stu, I'm gonna kind of like split my army in half here, and half it's gonna go down south with you, and the other half is gonna kind of hang out and await the Ming.
Still anxiously keeping an eye out for Spanish troops.
Yeah, I haven't got any notifications yet, so I don't think anything's going on in the Republic homeland.
Alright, so what do we need for the... Alright, so what we need to get is Golistan, which should be their capital. Which is where? Oh, I'm sieging it. Okay. Well, there we go.
Oh, well, fantastic.
Look at me. Doing the
carrying
things.
the path all the way there, so. Let's move in.
You've got quite the army there still.
What can I say? The Commonwealth has done well.
Yeah. I dig it.
Especially because I'm on par with Ming tech-wise, so.
I think they're a little ahead of me.
Yeah, they're 23, 23, 24 right now.
Yeah, I'm going for I'm about to get 22.
This is hilarious. The Spanish Navy is running away from my fleet.
Oh, do you have like a massive galley fleet or something?
74. Yeah, my entire...
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for you to just be all galleys. I mean, when do you ever leave the Mediterranean at this stage?
Right, never.
Got to get that inland sea bonus.
This is fine. Alright, well, we already have like half their nation.
It is known.
Yeah. Oh, I think I just got a free stab point. Look at that, free stab. It's a good omen. Let's see. We just got to get their war exhaustion is already starting to tick up. We just got to really hit Coruscant's war exhaustion hard. So, just siege all the things. And we're just going to use the fact that I have a crap ton of land as basically our strategic advantage.
Our buffer.
Man, their capital's holding out to 78%. Just a little, and the other fort, both of them 71 and 78. This is annoying.
This is fine.
It's fine. Well, I mean, they are at 18, 20, 23.
Well, no, that doesn't impact the percentage dice roll thing.
Right. Oh, well, I didn't know exactly how the siege worked. If there was like extra technology. Or
All right, so we have their capital, and we immediately get to a positive war score. All right, so I'm gonna start doing a little carpet sieging over here in this area. Stu, if you wanna, do you wanna focus on like taking some of those forts in the like Kandahar and Row?
Where?
I see Kandahar and Row. It's like just south of. So if you draw a straight line south from your 34K stack, you'll hit Kabul, and then if you keep going 2 territories, you'll see Kandahar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then if you go 2 to the right of Kabul, you'll get Row. Taking those 2 would be super helpful, and then we can start carpet sieging the stuff in between.
Yeah, I'll send a stack down to Kandahar and a stack over to Ro.
And then I can back you up around Kandahar here.
Alright, I pieced off one of the people and fed one of my vassals.
Oh yeah? Nice.
Let's wait till they get here, and then we'll split them again. Let's see, how far away? We're still 80 reasons away. Okay, we may have to. We're probably gonna have to like full siege these folks. Ming is getting almost to the Ural Mountains.
That's right, my manpower.
Oh wow, okay. They've got an 81K stack coming for me. We definitely gotta siege this down fast.
Cool, looks like me are really the only ones that really showed up.
Spain is sort of there. They've got one little tiny stack.
Oh, do they? I haven't even seen them.
There in Khorasan, there's like a 2K stack. Ming, though, is really coming across Siberia hard. They've got a really large army that I am not going to be able to defend against.
That's right. The forts are just under halfway through.
Looks like I need to put on defensiveness edicts in some places. Just back up. It's not worth fighting that battle until they get to the capital. Ah, apparently I can do winged hussars also.
Moldavia, what are you doing? Thanks for having their back, guy.
Yeah, no problem. Looked like that was about to be trouble. Oh, I'm picking up a little breathing from one of you too.
Sorry.
Move the mic away a little.
I have my hand close to my face. Where are my forward sets? They're there.
Like how like Poland shows up taking all this territory, and they're like, "No, you belong to Russia."
No. No. Okay, so once we finish sieging this down, I'm gonna pull everybody back. In fact, if you don't mind sieging that last bit, I gotta pull everybody back to the capital. Like, this is gonna be... It's gonna get a little crazy. Like, this is gonna be one of those things where it's like... Yeah, Ming is throwing like 160k at me. It's not here yet, but you can see it in Siberia. It's coming. Of course, they're probably taking so much attrition. Like,
right. This is costing.
They're taking... where is this at? They're taking 3.2% of 100,000 per month right now. Like when they're marching the big stack. So that's like 3,200 troops lost in a tick, which just seems absurd.
Okay, there's only one province left in Khorasan.
Khorasan is down to medium. We are close to, or we are only 7 reasons away from a white peace.
Well, they're about to lose their last territory, so...
We gotta hope that the war exhaustion is enough.
What check is up? Should read what these heralds are saying. Okay, well they
Ryan, you're gonna love this. The Enlightenment spot started in Ulm.
All hail Ulm, overlord of Europe, enlightener of the people. Oh yeah, I'm gonna end up going into a bunch of debt from this war, I can tell. I ended up raising myself up to 136,000 troops for this, which is expensive to maintain.
Hang on 1 second. This war actually went okay for me.
Alright, so... After you finish... Are you gonna be at peace?
With these guys, yeah, should be, yeah.
Alright. Can you immediately divert all of your troops up to Moscow area?
Yes.
We're gonna have to do this like... This is gonna be like the Nazis showing up at the gates kind of a defense here.
Okay.
Unless we get lucky and the war exhaustion kills and we're able to peace with Khorasan before they get here. Which is possible. We're only 3 reasons away from a white peace. So which, if we manage to pull this off where we have gotten enough stuff that Khorasan just gives up before the Ming gets to Moscow, ooh, tasty. Like, that just means that we flawlessly executed this plan.
That's the goal.
Alright, I got the 2 big war partners out, so... All that's left is this single province that started this whole thing, so I'm sending all my troops up to Moscow.
Can you see the Ming army that's coming towards me?
Yes, and it's terrifying.
I know.
Thanos has unleashed his full might. Oh, there's the Khorasan army. If we kill them, that might be enough.
Oh yeah. Good point.
They're in the Urals.
They're like, guys, we've been found out.
Stu, they're marching. Okay, Stu, they're marching. They're trying to get into Khorasan. Oh crap, Ming's in Khorasan now. Hold on, let's see. Can we? Hold on, pause. We got it.
Can you do it?
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna take a save though, just to make sure this does what I think it does. I'm fairly certain if we get a white piece, it's over, and they just stay my vassal.
Oh, that would.
I'm gonna name this Said. Oh God, please work.
This is fine.
Cause, oh man, this is a. Oh. Okay. This should work. Actually, you know what?
Don't get greedy. Don't do it.
Nah. They're still gonna accept. I'm gonna make them give me some money so it counts as a victory. See? Alright, and
there you go.
Entire alliance. I don't think I have to do anything to make them keep, right? Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Green going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this looks right? Like, yeah, I don't have to do any.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's over. I need to pause for a second and handle all this.
Man, I have a lot of favors from you guys.
We just technically beat the Ming in a war.
Holy shit.
That's
And
awesome.
let's double check. They remain my subject, and they're loyal again.
They're like, alright, we got our ass kicked, man.
Gentlemen, well done.
Oh,
Stu,
my
you
God.
were the MVP in the way you helped me out with that.
Oh, that's alright, man. That's alright.
I was stressing about this for days.
I know, he's been real fucking. He was before you got on.
God.
Like, we're not gonna do this. I don't know why you guys are so fucking.
I told you. Hey, I said like all we have to do is get the siege down quickly, and it will take Ming too long to get to us, and that's what happened. They're too far away.
Why do I still have a looming disaster?
All right.
Oh, my unrest.
I'm gonna get rid of
is
some of
over.
these armies so I can be positive again. Just gonna get rid of these cannons. Cannons are expensive.
Indeed. Cool. Then this gives me a while. Whew.
Hey, Mamluks, how's it going?
It's gonna take me a minute to build back up, man. I'm out of manpower entirely, and I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm out
did
too.
you lose a bunch to like attrition and stuff in that Coruscant?
Yeah.
Coruscant's a little nasty with that. And you know what, Coruscant, you can deal with the rebels yourself. Oh no, they're separatists. I probably should help them. I don't want to end up with accidentally forming Afghanistan here.
Because then you know you'll never successfully invade it.
I know, like that was the only way I was ever gonna prevent. All right, so now I just gotta repay like how many loans? Only 3. I left that with only 3. I feel like that's reasonable financial management.
I also managed to expand my
course.
empire a little bit more along the Caspian.
Well, I could go to war with them, and not even Sweden would come to war or come to their aid.
Hungary?
Yeah.
So honestly,
Call me in.
I'm not gonna do it yet. I don't have the.
what are you trying to do? I missed what your goal was here.
Hungary is only allied with Sweden now, so I can like just wage war on them as much as I want right now.
Oh, I mean, I'd participate. I do want that one province that's left from Sweden.
Brandenburg did win too, so that's awesome. Of course, now I have to go to war with Brandenburg to get that one fucking territory I need.
Hey, man.
Welcome to EU4.
Yeah. I gotta figure out a sneaky way to sack Luxembourg. Cool.
You know, I think that whole thing was worth it just to have Coruscant become loyal again.
Hey.
Now they'll actually help us with wars. So we can go back to... Although I'm not giving them any more land.
Yeah, don't do that.
They're as big as they get to be.
Don't feed them anymore if they're gonna be that way.
But
I'm
now
gonna
they're
eat
down to 18%. Or 20%, I should say. And they're the right religion, I think.
Cool.
They're getting there.
Yeah. So so I got to keep the religion thing. Yay. Did I cause our alliance a ton of stress? Sure. But it turned out for the best.
Okay.
I think I almost killed Cody. Like IRL. Just keep making that noise.
Oh my.
That's gonna be the new channel catchphrase.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put my armies to drill once they get back. That was a good war, though, guys. That was a good war.
Good war, good
I'm
war.
proud of that. I am proud of that. We did really well.
The strategy worked. I was like 80% sure it was gonna work.
I'm really glad it did. I was just gonna throw that one out there.
Because we had talked about it a bit. Like after the last stream, I remember being like, yeah, like, all right, we're just going to rush Khorasan. They're the only ones that matter. They're the war leader. If we can get their war exhaustion up to where it's ridiculously high, they'll just give up. And it doesn't matter that the Ming's in the war. And it turns out that's what happened. It's definitely like a thing that really... I'm wondering if there's like a good real life comparison for that, you know, whether like historically, or the idea of like the war leader nation being punished enough that they just give up despite having a really strong alliance.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to war with Hungary next. So how's Mamluks looking? They have 180,000 total troops. No manpower, though.
If I know CB, they're like one island minor ally. It just brings the Mamluks in.
Why are you going to know CB?
Can I get a CB on these guys?
Who is it?
Mahra. M-A-H-R-A. It's this tiny little blue island just off the Horn of Africa. Not like dark blue, but light blue, just off the coast of Yemen.
Oh, you probably can't. Nah, you're not going to be able to get a claim on them. Although, when we get imperialism, you certainly could. All right, let's march all these armies back home.
Brandenburg's army is looking. Oh, they have a lot of manpower left. It's alright. I'll just go after Hungary for right now, because they have no allies. Well, not right now, I guess.
Superior unit types. We can get a new mortar.
Stupid asses.
Can we crank up the speed a little bit now?
Oh, yeah, sure. I basically just need to kind of wait around and pay off these loans anyway.
I need to change the brown stain in my pants.
That was fine. We did fine.
Oh, what's great is I only got a minus 13 relationship penalty to was at war with Khorasan. I immediately have a plus 200.
Nice.
Oh, actually, Stu, the other thing about marches that I forgot when we were talking about that earlier before the stream is that marches don't pay you money.
Oh, okay, but vassals do. Holy shit.
They don't pay any taxes, but they get a greater military capacity.
Oh, that's nice. I just got 12,000 manpower.
But usually a vassal isn't going to pay that much on its own. So if it's like worth it, you should make it a march, you know, if you think they're going to be strong enough.
Yeah, I think they are. I mean, Moldavia has been doing really well. They have 15k stack now. Yeah, Moldavia.
Khorasan is like is hitting beastly proportions right now. That's why I shouldn't give them any more. I think they're about as big as they need to be. They can field like close to 40k.
Damn.
Let me see what they're. Let's take a look at them on the.
Honestly.
I don't know. Do they show up still on the country list, even though they're my vassal? Yes. So their force limit's 41.
423.
So the percentage bonus from that, as you might have seen on my mouse over, is they get a 30% buff to force limit, which is pretty strong.
How's Byzantium looking for supplies? Would you be willing to fuck with Hungary a little bit?
Yeah, I can. I got troops to throw away. Let me move them up there. They're on the Mamluk border. Yeah, is it just? It's just Hungary, right?
Hungary and Sweden.
Oh, I thought Sweden wouldn't join.
Oh, they wouldn't earlier. They would now.
Oh, they're small though, so yeah, that's fine.
Like,